shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show.
Action.
G'day everyone, welcome back to another live. So, although you probably can't see me, I'm about to do something and hopefully not kill myself. Aaron knows what it is. And we've got Aaron here from Essential 4x4 as well, who you can see. And then Ash, who is hidden off camera. Let's light this up. Hopefully I don't die here. Let's see how we go.
Are you going to move the jerry can?
Yes, I moved the jerry can. Can you see it in the background now?
We can, and I haven't had to call the country fire service.
Nah. Let's see how big that gets. It is a big pile, and there is a lot of green stuff in it, so it's probably going to get very smoky. There you go. How's that for starting for a live? Okay, so we're going to be talking a little bit about. Yeah, going to be talking a little bit about. Well, I guess why don't you sort of introduce yourself and who Essential 4x4 is and the connection with Morflate.
Yep. Perfect. So, look, my name is Aaron. I, along with my best mate Abs, we decided about just shy of 4 years ago to start a little business called Essential 4x4, doing a storefront and all kinds of other things. But we have found our feet, and we're a 100% online business. We ship Australia-wide and also to New Zealand. Pretty much what I wanted to do was try to find unique products and things that are a little bit different. So I found four-tire inflate and deflate really was not a thing 4 years ago. Maxtrax did Interflate, and they did it really, really successfully with the two-tire. And, you know, I sort of went and did a huge amount of research, and I found a company over in the States who were doing this four-tire inflate and deflate system. And they started back in 2017. So I just connected with them. And Tyler, who owns Morflate, he and I got along really well. And as a result, we ended up becoming the sole distributor for Morflate in Australia. And we went hard, to be honest with you, Dylan. We went really hard. We have spent a huge amount of time, I guess, trying to educate people on the four-tire inflate and deflate system, and make people aware that, you know, there's another alternative opposed to doing one tire at a time or doing two tires at a time. And it's been great. It's been an awesome journey. As a result, we've sold well over 2,000 hose kits. And then we, you know, got a couple firsts as well. So that fire looks like she's going now, mate. Looking good, looking good. So, yeah, we've got a couple firsts as well. Yeah.
Which the Air Hub,
sorry, go on.
Whoops, there goes something on pop. The Air Hub, there's nobody else doing anything like that. There's an app version, but there's not this device, is there?
Correct. Yeah. So there is a built-in app version, which ARB have had for a number of time.
What do you think of that now? How's it going?
And yeah, so we've developed a completely portable unit. It took a really long time, but it. Say that again.
Can you see the fire now?
Yep, she's certainly going. Yes. So, yeah, it is a world first for a portable or.
Hey, Ash.
We lost him.
It's him breaking up. So anybody who doesn't know, this is the first time Ash and I haven't actually been sitting next to each other. She's in the caravan.
Oh, we got him back.
He's back.
Yeah, sorry
You
guys,
back?
I don't know what happened there.
Are you on 5G or
Yep.
Starlink?
I'm on 5G.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it should be fine. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So, yeah, that's basically a first that,
Yeah.
there's nobody else that's sort of doing it in Australia, which everyone on my channel has been lucky enough to follow along as I sort of learn how it works, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely
So,
a pretty cool system. So,
what's really cool is tonight we're actually going to give away one of each of the products. So, air compressor, air hub, which everyone can see in front of me, and Ash will be chucking it up on the screen. And it's not too late for them to get in the chance to win it. So, Ash, what do they got to do? You may as well do some talking.
So there's the 3 YouTube videos that are on the screen now. So just head to any of them and chuck a comment in for your chance to win.
And then what we'll probably draw it in, say, 5 or so minutes. So they got 5 or so minutes left to chuck a comment in, and then that's it. Ash will start doing the random draw and picking out a winner. So what made you, Aaron, want to go into, well, I guess, Ash, has there been any questions put up yet? So, guys, comment your questions if you've got anything you want to ask Aaron about the range or air compressors in general, and you may be able to answer some questions about it. Because it is, like, I have to say, in a product review, it is actually quite hard to get all the information across, because you really have, on YouTube, you've got to try and be under 10 minutes. And anybody that watches my videos knows that I don't stay under 10 minutes. So it's really hard to get all that information across. So, yeah, if people have questions, comment them and we'll answer them here. Ash,
No
has there been any
questions. They're just
there
off.
There is.
Hey, you're a firebug.
What about, it doesn't help that there's a servo like 200 meters behind the fire either.
Craig says he can see the faint glow of the fire from South Australia.
From
I want to do something epic, seeing as we
South
missed
Australia.
Because we didn't have a fire last week, so I thought let's do an epic one and do a massive bonfire.
Hope you got a permit for that one.
So there is something that I would like to raise, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, Dylan. So there was a lot of comments. Now, I made contact with you, right? Not the other way around. And there has been a fair amount of comments that the last few reviews have been essentially a paid review by me to you, right? I haven't put you, I'm putting you on the spot here. Can you share any insight as to what happened between you and I, and any money that's changed hands or anything like that?
Yeah, so this one's even more interesting. So with Lifetime and All Powers, I do get, there's a discount code which I get a very small margin of, which goes towards buying more products to review. But with your stuff, it's even like there's nothing. There's no money. There's no discount code. There's zero coming to me. And all you've done is give me the products to be able to, if you didn't give me the products, well, then I can't test them and use them and do a video. So that's the only thing you've done is literally give me the products to test and use and show these guys. Yeah.
And have I given you the products to do it in a specific way, or have I just provided you the products?
Now, as always, everybody knows that I have, if a company, well, I guess the perfect example was EcoFlow? No, Bluetti. Bluetti gave me the contract to try and make me have to say nice things. So then I aired the fact that they tried to get me to sign a contract. So if you did the same thing, if you're trying to push me to say something, well, then I would have aired your emails or your messages showing that you were trying to get me to be biased, because that's who I am. I believe the punters out there watching on YouTube deserve to have the correct information put in front of them, not bullshit stuff that's being paid, which unfortunately is a hell of a lot of YouTube. There is good money being thrown around, and a channel my size, you can get sort of between $500 to $1,000 per video. And all you got to do is literally say, hey, this is really good, go and buy it. which
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if you see that there's stuff that's on other YouTubers' channel that's not on mine, there's a good reason for that, and vice versa. Like, because I'm guessing a lot of people sort of want to be paid for stuff, and yeah, mine's the channel that just doesn't do it. I won't accept any money. It's not the best thing for us financially, but as I've said all the time, the moment I start accepting pay for comment, well, how truthful can it be? Because if I don't give you a good review, you're not going to pay me.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Look, it's really interesting how it all came about, to be honest with Dylan, because
oh, it's funny as hell.
I was on YouTube, and no disrespect, I wasn't actually aware of your channel. I didn't follow you on social media, and I didn't follow you on YouTube, but it popped up on my feed, and I watched your Kings review. And I'm going to be very honest here. I kind of saw red because, one of the comments was like, this is a game changer, this is a first, and so on. And I
There was
got
so
on
many
there
of
and
those
I
comments, wasn't there?
commented, right? And I commented, and very long story short, I doubled down and I said, mate, send me your details and I'll send you the product. And that's exactly what I did, with zero conditions. And I don't know, it does annoy me a little bit when I see the whole paid thing, because I'm going to be really honest. It's me and my best mate. We're a pretty small business stuff, and I genuinely am not in the position to go and pay you, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is, to sway a video. But I do find no matter what you do on social media, it's hard to translate that. And,
Yep.
some people believe it, that there's a level of authenticity behind it, and other people don't. So I thought I'd just address it. I've put you on the spot. But yeah, thanks for sort of sharing some, I guess, an ethos behind your personal brand as well.
All right, we got some questions here, guys.
Yep, fire away, Ash.
Steve is asking, will it work with the King's compressor?
Yep, 100% it will. So we have a specific adapter for the King's compressor, which is on our website. It's $29. You can plug that directly onto your King's compressor, and the Morflate 4-tire system will work perfectly with that. The Air Hub, it will inflate, but the negative is the King's compressor doesn't have an auto cutoff function, right? So the ability to switch off the compressor for the Air Hub won't be that advantageous for you. You'll have the auto deflate function with the Air Hub, but the auto inflate won't really work with the Kings. So the better option is just our our quad system, our 4-tire system, that is not automated. So if you've got a Kings compressor, that's a really good option. You'll find it will reduce heat on the Kings, and it will make it significantly faster as well by going to 4 tires.
So yeah, that's the interesting one, because I was going to sort of do that video, but I was going to use the old Kings, and that's when you basically said that, bro, that one doesn't have an auto shut off, so you can't use that either.
Yeah.
So any of the air compressors, I keep calling them hand tools, but it's just like those sort of digital inflator tools that you sort of push and hold. If your air compressor can use one of those, you can use your products.
Yep. Yep. That's a good way to put it. Yep.
Not sure who this question's for, but David asks, are you doing an R&D for product improvements or other products?
Yeah, really good question. Thanks, David. Yeah, short answer is absolutely yes. So the compressor that we have in Australia now is actually our second iteration. So it came with a purge valve. It came with a braided wire hose, different cylinder, different rings, different piston, and also alloy heat sinks. So there was a fair amount of development put into that, as well as the programmable function. That compressor is going through a major overhaul at the moment. It's still going to be quite some time. Yeah, we're sort of on our third iteration of the next generation. in testings, but yeah, it will still be a while off. We're looking at, you know, inbuilt options. We're looking at also portable options, and we're looking at making it, yeah, better. The Air Hub itself is also going under some more development. We'd like to sort of hit the mark with the inbuilt area, and also we'd like to reduce the size of it. So
Yeah,
short answer is
which I
absolutely
literally,
yes, but takes a long time.
I said to you, like today, me and my boss were talking about, I've got it now showing people, that both me and my boss said we would love to mount this in our canopy and then have for the
Yep.
deflate, and obviously he runs a TJM air compressor, so he needs this to make the TJM1 auto shut off, have valves then running to either
Yep.
side, and then just use a 2-tire on each side of your car. And the deflation of this is honestly the best thing ever. It beat, because there's sort of the other option is like the Storm, and I don't know the other brands that make it. A whole bunch of people make those ones you can screw on your tires and screw down the PSI. You know, the ones that I'm talking about that just go on your valve
Yep.
to deflate. But the downside to those,
Yeah, definitely.
one, they're not accurate. You're not going to get the same PSI across all 4 tires. And as many people have had, and I've had it myself, the reason I don't run them, I had the Camp Boss ones, and they went all the way down to 0. So they get, like, I think you get sand stuck in them, and then the valve stays open, where this just doesn't have that problem. And it was honestly,
exactly right.
people that watched my story on Instagram, I was gobsmacked when we got to use it to go to Double Island at just how quickly it does all 4 tires, and the convenience is mental. And that's not a sales pitch from me. That's me being 100% honest. Like, I was utterly shocked at how much easier this is. And when we were pumping up at DI, I think I got you 2 sales from the 2 people that were watching Ash and I just stand there talking, and they're going, "Oh, how are you doing that? Why are you not checking your tire pressures? Aren't your tires going to blow up?" And I'm like, "No, man, they'll just turn off."
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it's a wonderful
very
range.
cool.
Any other questions? Oh, and you've been really good with any feedback I've given you. You've actually listened and taken on board.
Yeah. Like, mate, that's where we're real people. Like, we're not a big corporate behind closed doors. We have our phone number on our website. Or phone numbers on our website. We're pretty accessible guys, right? We're just 2 ordinary people, and you know, we're trying to do our best to provide good products and back it up with good service. And we genuinely try to get orders out within, you know, 24 hours, two days. In most situations, we don't drop ship. We buy all the products up front, and then we store it in Adelaide.
So let's talk about, because I didn't get to mention in my videos, what do you do with every air compressor before it goes out?
Really good question, and I know you can't see me, Dylan. I can see you, and Ash can see me. I here have got a compressor. I'm showing it to everyone, and I'm sure they can see it. And you can see at the top that it's missing some stuff and whatnot. Now, the reason that I'm showing this compressor is because this compressor was opened by us, along with every other compressor in Adelaide, and this did not meet our QC requirements. It failed, and as a result, it doesn't go out to a customer. It doesn't go out in the field, right? If we have the ability to fix it, we will. And if we don't have the ability to fix it, it doesn't go out the door. There is a failure rate, right? But the great thing for us is that failure rate is found by us in Adelaide, and it's not found by customers. And our return rate, hand on heart, there we have had 2 failures to customers. 2, literally 2, and I can put everything on that. Do we have failures? Yes, we do, but they're typically caught by us, like this one here. This one here made a really odd rattling sound. Yeah, we tried a whole, bunch of various things, and it's not right. It's not the right thing to send out to a customer, so it hasn't gone out to anybody, and that costs a massive amount. It costs. I mean, we don't pay ourselves, to be completely honest with you. You know, we're in a business, and that's that's fine. But there's a time that's involved
Yep.
in that, and we do that
Yeah,
because
most
we want to
companies
be
don't do
different
that.
from everyone else.
Yeah, most people don't do it because of the cost that it takes on a business to do that, and they let the customers find it and essentially deal with the issue after it goes out to the customer, which is a shit experience for them, but it's a lot cheaper for a
Yep.
company to do it that way than it is to do it your
Yep.
way.
Yep.
Any
Couldn't
other
agree more.
questions, Ash?
A couple. So can we do some quick fire answers?
Yeah, it seems like
sorry.
Aaron and I both like talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ash.
No, you're good. Probably working off the previous question, Sharon asks, are Morflate going to produce a mountable compressor?
Short answer is yes. We are quite a while off. For the reason being that, as I was sort of saying before, we're on our third iteration of trying to develop one. It's not as easy as what you would think. Short answer is yes. It will be ideally, second half, probably late Q1 2026.
But your one, you can take the base plate off it and mount it. The one that's currently
You
out.
can, but we're making something. We are aiming to have something more devoted for that inbuilt as well.
Yeah. Next question, Ash.
All right, Andy's Adventures on the Parenti, which is on 35s and 16-inch rims. Does the compressor cope okay with the volume needed for 4 tyres?
Absolutely, 100%. Great question, Andy. Andy, on 16-inch rims and 35-inch tyres, you're probably going to pump up all 4 tyres with our compressor in probably 7 minutes on 16-inch tyres. On 18-inch, we're doing sub 5 minutes on 35s. On 17-inch 37s, we're doing in 8 minutes and 20 seconds, thereabouts. So volume of air, no problems. You
got a 45 minute run time.
45-minute duty cycle, correct. So absolutely no problems pumping up that size tyres. They're doing 40s regularly in the States.
Next question, Ash.
All right. Lucky Rose Adventures, can you mount the compressor upside down?
Oh.
No, you can't. Great question. Very good question. That's the only way that the compressor cannot be mounted. It can lay flat, it can lay sideways, but it cannot lay upside down. So good question. Thank you.
All right, another one from Andy. If you have the 4-way, can't remember, does it shut off unused hoses? Example, inflating the camper, which is a single axle.
Yep, great question. Yes. So if you use the 4-tyre system and you've gone through and inflated your car, and then you want to flip it and then go do your camper, which is a single axle, and you're just doing 2, air will only go to those 2 tyres. The valves on the hose system are a 1-way valve, so the air won't be coming out those 2 unused, unlike some of the competitors, which Dylan did highlight in one of his videos. Great question, Andy, and yes, it would work in that situation.
Carl's asking if you sell in New Zealand, which I believe you do.
Yep, we do shipping to New Zealand off our website. We actually send quite a bit there, to be completely honest with you. So, probably...
I actually have a few Kiwis to watch.
Yeah, cool. We probably do 5 to 7 orders a week. On our website, essential4x4.com.au, you can select, shipping to New Zealand.
Farmer's Life Unscripted. Aaron, a special discount code for everyone that tuned in tonight.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't created anything. How about?
Put you on the spot.
How about?
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, you have. Yep. Let's do. I will do 10% off the Morflate range until end of day Saturday using the code OFFTRACK. Can't use it now because I have not created anything. I will straight after we finish this live. 10% off the Morflate range Yep. Until Saturday,
You tag.
using the code off track.
Yep. You tag me
How
on
does that sound?
Instagram and I'll share it. And I'll share it on YouTube as
Yep.
well.
So you've put me on the spot. 10% off until Saturday for the Morflate range. Off track will be the discount code.
I like that person. Ballsy.
Yep. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. So yeah, just you got to give me, half an hour to set it up after this.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. That's nice of you to do that for my subscribers.
All right.
Any more, Ash?
Off-road
Well,
designs. Will you have a display at the Adelaide 4x4 and Adventure Show in October?
Absolutely. We are Adelaide based. So we are there every year. We have been there since 2021, October 2021. So yes. Are you guys based in SA, Progressive Off-Road Designs? If you are, send me a message on Instagram or whatever, and maybe we can collaborate with something else.
Any more, Ash?
That's it.
That's it? Okay, let's start drawing them. This has gone way too long.
Sorry.
This definitely wasn't a 10-minute live. But it does show you would be good on YouTube, like, because you have to be able to talk to it. But I guess then the problem is if you are a talker, it's no good for product reviews because you need to be quick and sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ash will tee up the first one. There'll be 3 separate ones. She'll go through them pretty quickly. Ash, if you just want to let us know when you have it up on the screen, and I better have my phone to make sure it's actually sharing.
And
Which one
Ash,
are we giving
you
away
taking note of these people?
Yes.
Yeah,
to
so
give it to me later on?
Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ash will pin,
Cool.
so it pins them to the top of the video, and we put a comment in, letting them know that they've won, but we can't talk to them. They have to actually reach out to us on Instagram, and then we'll
Cool.
give you their
No worries.
details once they've reached out to us. Seriously, ads? Who puts ads on lives? Jeez, how rude.
What's that?
I'm opening up the live on my phone and it's playing an ad.
I'm just reading the comments.
There we go.
Yes, we are SA based. Send me a message, Progressive Off-Road Designs.
Hey, that's pretty cool. It shows my logo. For anybody who doesn't know, I haven't been able to see this whole time. I've just put the live on.
Yeah, I changed that for you.
Ash, can I just respond to Andy's adventures quickly?
Yep.
Andy, yes, we have done Melbourne. We just got back from Sydney. We are doing Adelaide, and Abs, my business partner, is going to go to Perth and support Amiga 4x4, Amiga Works. They are stockists of Morflate, so we'll be there in November, or Abs will be there in November.
Scott will be next weekend. He'll be Scott Beach to Bush will be at the Sunshine Coast one with your range as well, I believe. Yep,
correct. He's already got the stock. He messaged me today.
Yep. So there you go. Anybody that's in Sunshine Coast, you can go and check it out there. And I'm dead set. I'm that behind this stuff. I am contemplating. People, let me know. Anybody that's around Southeast Queensland, I am thinking about doing a beach day and just letting people have a play around with it and take it all down to the beach and take down the Max Tracks Interflate as well, so people can see the difference between that and see that I didn't bullshit with the times. That the Max Track is horrifically bloody slow and should not be on sale with that stupid Schroeder valve on it. But yeah, if people are interested in me doing a beach day, then I will go down to the beach and you guys can all have a play and do your cars with all the compressors and air hub and stuff. Let me know if it's something you're into.
All right, so we're doing the draw from the video where you reviewed the Kings and the Morflate multi-hose inflator.
Okay. So that'll be the 4-hose system we're doing first, which will be this bad boy. Fire away when you're ready, Ash.
Hold on, I've lost myself now.
And I should say, you're getting brand new ones. You're not getting my ones. I want to keep it all. I'm not giving it back. It's mine.
Yeah. Yep. Dylan's decided to take them, and he wants to well, based on what he's saying, wants to actually use them. So
Yeah, there's no way I'm
put
going
up my
back to
hand and I'm
bending
going to
over.
send out new ones.
All right, here we go.
So yeah, I'm keen to send out new ones.
You're meant to be commentating, Ash.
Oh, can you see it on the screen?
Yeah, but you're meant to be commentating.
Yep, we can see it. Oh, I can see the winner.
Wrong
Can I say
Turn
it?
Adventures. Yep.
Oh, so anybody who doesn't know,
Adventures.
he's actually my 5th longest subscriber. He was subscriber number 5 to my channel way back 6 years ago. So congratulations.
Nice one.
And he lives
What did he win?
just around the corner from him. He won the 4-tire system.
Awesome. The Morflate quad. Fantastic.
So I'll pass you his details on, so I'll be able to talk to him on Instagram.
Congrats, Wrong Turn Adventures. Does he also have a YouTube channel?
No YouTube channel.
No.
He does a lot of like he's a good winner. He does a lot of like full drive stuff, and he judges burnouts and stuff like that. So he's quite into the car market. There you go. I do actually know my subscribers. It's funny because about a month ago, I wanted to find out if you could see who had been subscribed the longest, and you actually can. You can go all the way to the last page of your subscribers and see who was first and how long they've been there for.
Nice.
So what are you doing next, Ash? What's the next prize up for grabs?
All right, the Air Hub.
Air Hub. Oh, this is the good one. This honestly is the best product I think I've seen come to market in the last couple of years. It is. The air compressor is really good as well, that it's auto shut off. But this being able to go into the fact that we use it on a weekend with a TJM air compressor and we're able to auto deflate and inflate, this is, I reckon, the best product that's up for grabs.
All right, Matthew Muse, 1201.
I don't know this one. I know some of them.
Well,
there you go. Congratulations, Matthew.
Nice one, Matthew.
So,
got yourself an Air Hub.
Ash, let Aaron read out the last winner, which will be the air compressor. The air compressor.
Right.
Ooh. Which one retails the most, the air hub or the air compressor?
Actually, the air compressor is $399 and the Air Hub is $385 for the unit. So, yeah.
Which is funny considering, like, it smashes ARB's air compressor, which is like a shit ton more money.
You'll never hear me speak poorly about the ARB quality. It's excellent quality.
That's right. People will hear me speak poorly of their prices. I've got nothing wrong with their quality. Mind you, there's a lot of YouTubers that are now having problems, and Scott even said his bull bar as well had problems with paint. So their quality seems to be slipping as well, but their prices are staying very high, conveniently. I'm just not a fan of people ripping people off, and I just feel ARB is, like, in a cyber age, you can see the profit margin of anybody that owns a business, and you can see how much that fella's making, and he's raking it in.
All right,
so
we've got
Australian
a winner,
made,
guys. All right, we've got Tricky Mon.
There you go.
Is that right,
Congratulations,
Ash? Have I read that correct?
Yep.
There you go. So Ash will go and pin
a compressor.
Congratulations, one of these bad boys. So Ash will go and pin them, which will be really good. And then, so we'll let you know when the other two people come back to us. But I want to give a big thank you to you. Like, this is massive. 3 prizes you've put up, which has been phenomenal, as well as giving me the products to show these guys that they are worthwhile. So I hope people get behind and use the discount code and buy it and, give back to you. They're not getting rubbish products. They're getting the best products, I reckon, on the market at the moment. I'm going to say at the moment. Somebody may come out and beat you, but at the moment, they're the best. Sure. So I hope that people do get behind you and support you for everything you've done to help get them out there and supporting this channel.
No worries. I appreciate the opportunity. And, yeah, discount code I'm going to do 10% off. I haven't spoken to Abs, my business partner, about this, but you literally put me on the spot. I'm going to do it. 10% off from within the next half an hour, right? I'll have that code up. Off track. All one word. What do you think? All one word?
Yep.
Yep. All one word. Off track. It'll give you 10% off the Morflate range until end of day Saturday. I won't do it again. If you guys know me, we don't discount. So yeah.
Which you shouldn't. You're not asking a shit ton for them anyway.
No, we come in very, very affordable. And our entire range now is backed by a lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty.
Oh yeah, I was meant to ask you about that.
Selling shit.
So the air compressor is now also lifetime.
Correct. We're updating the website tomorrow. This is sort of under, really deep discussions with Morflate and the manufacturer. And we really stand behind the product that we have.
And one thing I want to say, so before I went into sort of doing some collaborations with you, I actually did chat to you. People know what I'm like. I'm pretty big on consumer law, and you and I chatted about consumer law, and you're fully on board with it, which is brilliant. It's the people that I like to support. And as I say to these guys, you support small business, you have to look after people, because if you get a bad reputation, your business is gone.
Definitely. Yeah.
So,
look, I'm very blessed.
Support.
Like sometimes I go back and look at Google reviews, and we're very humbled by we've got good products, but we probably have better service, to be honest with you. So yeah.
You've got a question. How long do the batteries last in the digital reader?
Okay, in the Air Hub, this is feedback from a lot of guys that are traveling around Australia. For me, very sadly, I'm not doing enough for driving, but the feedback from the guys that are using it more than 3 times a week are saying that they're getting 3 months out of a single charge. And the Air Hub is USB-C. If you're looking at like a Morflate Quad, it's just 2 AAA batteries. Just ensure that you release the air and then you turn off the gauge, and you should get a really long amount of time. Like this one here is I've had since 2021, and I've done I think 1 set of batteries in it. So yeah, just make sure you release the air and then turn it off, and it won't be in like a sleep mode or anything like that, and you'll save battery life. And the Air Hub people are saying 3 months off a single charge.
But yours does auto turn off as well, doesn't it?
It's USB-C, by the way. Yeah, correct. Yep.
Versus that was something I found, the Max Tracks didn't turn off. So I don't know why mine didn't, but it didn't turn off. Which is a big concern.
Yeah, it's about how they get programs from the manufacturer.
Yeah. There you go. Any other questions that I've missed, Ash? Looks like just congratulations. Look, we had people drop off and then more people come back on. Southeast Queensland Beach sounds good. Fire needs attention, mate. No, that looks like about it.
Sorry, guys.
Unfortunately, it's just with these lives, there's not much you can do. It's going to drop in and out. At least we can see you. I did one on my podcast where you couldn't even see the people.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my shed. Unfortunately, I do have 4. Well, not unfortunately, I'm blessed. I have 4 children, but it is their bedtime. So if I was in the house, we would not be very quiet.
But anyway, should we wrap it up there? I might do a beach day. And so, yeah, I'll put up a story. And if anybody's not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's easier to do stuff there. And I'll put up a story seeing who's keen and tee up a day, and we can go to the beach and everyone can test and play with them.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Dylan.
There you go. Look, she's even put your logo up. Yeah, so Essential 4x4 is where you're from, not Morflate.
Yep.
Because everybody sort of, same with me, I associate you as Aaron from Morflate, but you're Aaron from Essential 4x4.
That's okay. It's all good. Yep. Morflate Australia is Essential 4x4, so no problems.
Okay. And thank you for coming on and doing this. Really appreciate it. Till next time, guys. See ya.
See ya. Thank you.